Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I am your host with the most, TheChronicToast. Today, we are diving right back into BeamNG.drive. That's right, our very most favorite soft body physics car crashing simulator. And today, we're taking a look at the Moonhawk Rallycross. Now, this is a very special scenario, simply because we've hung out with different kinds of cars and stuff. We actually get a muscle car this time around, so I'm really excited about that. So right now it says that we have to navigate the Bodie Brukel Moonhawk for 3 laps of a rallycross course. Now difficulty is medium as opposed to very hard. The authors are, of course, BeamNG.drive, and a creation is May 21st, 2015. And again, we are back on the map industrial site, but a different part of it. So let's get stuck in with this. And as usual, we're going to do our third-person automatic transmission. And then we will switch up to first-person automatic transmission. And if we feel like we need to, we'll go into that ever so difficult manual transmission mode, just simply because with a controller, there's a lot of buttons and a lot of things to push. So again, we're going to do this. We're going to check out the car. We're not trying to go out of our way to be champions on this very first run. We are just trying to complete it. And this is a very classic-looking muscle car. And they said Bodie, so my guess is that it's going to be a little bit floaty. And probably an open differential. Oh man, this thing is soft suspension. Look at this. Oh man, I'm already loving it. All over the place, just like you'd see in those classic 70s and 80s cop chases, like during TV shows or the Blues Brothers or anything like that. Oh man, steering is nice and slow. The thing wants to slide all over the place. Holy wow. Okay. Got to do a little bit of anticipation here, and we're not going fast at all, ladies and gents. We're going barely 40 now, finally creeping up towards 50. And again, we don't want to go too fast. We just want to. We're gonna watch out for rocks that are on the inside. We just want to complete this, and then once we do that, then we can actually try to hammer down. And looks like the course is actually not going to be too difficult here. So nice. Okay, so we're gonna hit that power slide and whip it around. And we've done our practice course. Let's try for real now. Let's hammer down, and let's see if we can't get this done. I'm excited to see what happens. Man, this is just a super floaty suspension car. I like it. The black and white is we're already in trouble. We're already smashing the car up. That's not great. But man, I love it. It's just super good. Man, trying to hammer this thing down, it just does not want to shift. It's like it doesn't quite have enough power to break the back end free, and it doesn't have good enough steering to allow you to quickly react to stuff. But there is momentum, and you can see and feel it shifting around the car. Oh man, this thing it's heavy, it's floaty, and it does not want to turn. We're gonna cut rock to rock here, which is a little dangerous. I'm just tapping that rear throttle to make sure we don't spin out. And a little bit of air. There we go. Coming on to lap 2. Come on, buddy. Come on. Into a hard left corner. And of course, this does not have ABS, it looks like. So we're going to have to basically pump the brakes. Otherwise, we're just going to lock everything up. Which isn't good. It isn't great. But hey, it's how these cars work. So, man, this is hard to be fast in. Let me tell you what. This would be a fun daily driver, but I don't know if I would love to try to race this thing with this configuration. Now we gotta be a little bit careful up here. Don't want to cut the left side too much. Don't want to cut the right side too much, or we'll get ourselves just dynamited by rocks. Come on, turn, you bunster. Come on. There we go. The Moonhawk. Power. Here we go. A little bit of air over there. Onto the third and final lap. And again, we're going to try to pump the brakes to slow down. There we go. It does look like we did not lock anything up, but we still went wide, unfortunately. That right tire braking traction a little bit there, laying down some rubber. Try to pump the e-brake. That seems like at least the easier way to get this car to turn. Not necessarily brake, but just pivot so that we can then apply throttle in the direction that we want to go. Not that we can actually get the traction to do that. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Now, we don't want to bend it over this. We don't want to put it into the rocks. That would suck. It's a little hard to see in third person. Not that it's going to be easier in first person with this big nose on this boat of a car. But here we go. We just got to keep it straight. Get a little bit of air. Here we go. Ah, nice. Nicely done. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. All right. Ooh. Well, that is certainly exciting. And tell you what, as always, let's go to the internal view. Oh man, look at this gauge cluster on this thing. Oh, that is classic. Wood grain trim on this. Oh man, I love this. I love this car so much. Let's see what we got going on. Here we go. Big giant bumps. And immediately it does not want to turn. Holy wow. This might not be a fast triple lap here, folks. We are just floating this front wheels around. It's more of a suggestion rather than an actual direction. And the rear wheels are just full throttled. I've tried to let off the throttle a little bit at times, and it just doesn't really help to gain the extra traction. There's just so much momentum, and the car just either wants to break one wheel free or not turn. Oh man, here we go. Oh, that was a hard hit. All right, we're gonna try to pump the brakes here. Kinda worked, kinda didn't. Over the rocks, over the side. Here we go. Make that nice right-hand corner. Car wants to pull a little bit to the left. We're gonna hit that e-brake. It's not very promising, ladies and gents. Oh man, we are just full throttle on this right now. Oh man. For all of wow, really bouncy. For all you ladies and gents out there, all you individuals that have done like demolition derbies and stuff on these cars, I have a little bit more of a, you know, a respect for what you guys have had to deal with, because, you know, they slick those tracks down, they give you crap tires, whatever it may be. These cars just do not want to perform, man. Here we go. All right, swing it wide, try to brake a little bit going into the corner. Here we go. Okay, that was a little bit better. That wasn't so bad. Not that we're actually going particularly fast. Again, we're going to flick it around this corner here. And we don't really want to do it too hard on this one, because it's going to upset us for this next corner. But we do want to swing this way so the back end can actually get traction coming up to the pavement. There we go. It feels like we're getting air, but I know we're definitely not. I'm going to hook left, hook right. There we go. Get that momentum in our favor. Drift that back end a little bit. Not too much. Hammer down. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Power. There it is. Ooh, that didn't sound very good at all. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. So we are getting a little bit faster, ladies and gents. That's quite exciting, actually. So we're going to hit retry. And we're going to do our best here with manual transmission to see if we can't actually get this to go a little bit faster. And let's see. Let's see if we can make that dream work. Not really convinced. Oh, right off the bat, over the track. All right. Let's see if we can't do it this time around. Oh, man. This car just does not want to turn. There's not enough pep. This is an anemic engine. I did not quite realize that before. Oh, and actually, looks like we don't quite have the transmission set up the way we want. So let's do that. And let's actually, here we go. There we go, a little bit more pep. We're gonna be hanging out in first and second gear quite a bit, is my guess. And we're gonna be over revving the snot out of this a little bit here. That's okay. Oh, maybe not. We've already damaged the engine. It's really not good. I don't know if this thing's gonna make three rounds or not. 3 laps. We'll see. I think when we downshifted, we definitely over-revved the engine a little bit too much. First gear just does not. Second gear is not actually giving us what we want. and first gear is a little easy to over rev. So, oh man, this automatic transmission does not have a really fantastic job. Yeah, we are. Oh man, turn, you beast! Oh gosh. Well, there's a broken windshield, and golly gee whiz. Flick it around. Yeah, I think this might be a slower lap. Now, that being said, sometimes when you feel like you're going slower, you're actually going faster. I'm not convinced that's the case this time around. I think it's just straight up a little bit slower, and we are hammering the crap out of this car. So, and what my fear was is that it was definitely not going to be easier to see over this hood going over that ridge, and it's definitely true. Yeah, we're not getting quite as much air, which means we're not going quite as fast, which isn't the end of the world. Oh man, if we keep hitting this stuff though, it definitely will be. But I just don't see us making up time. I really, really don't. I just don't see that being the case. We are at full lock trying to get this thing to turn, and then before it hooks up, getting that that front wheels to turn back the way that we want it to actually go. Oh man, ick. Come on, give me some power. I don't care if we blow it up this time around. We just need to go. Here we go. Here we go. It's going to be slower. Yep, that's my guess. 229. Not that much slower, though. All things considered. I mean, 227 for our first one, 226 for our second, and then 229 for this last one. But you know what? Let's go over here. Let's hit that free roam, and with what's left of our car, and we'll put that back on arcade transmission, and let's take a look. You know, other than the smashed windshield, and the car doesn't look that bad, actually. So I'm sure there's undercarriage stuff going on that we've wrecked up here somewhere, but you know, that's life a little bit, I guess. So just tool around up here. Looks like this is the pits or something like that. Oh man, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of nifty stuff going on. There's a lot of cool things on this map. Ooh, can we make a break for it? It looks like we can. Oh, here we go. There's more. Well, no, that's just more of the same track. But now that's what's really cool about this game is you can kind of go. If you can see it, you can get to it, right? Whether it's in a car or a boat or something else. Like there's just like this is a track that we actually haven't raced on, right? So that's pretty cool. I don't know how well this car would do on that, but there's just a lot of nifty stuff here. There's a lot of cool things going on. There's a lot of things that are interesting, right? That are unique and happening. And for example, here's mud. Check that out. And just like that, we have now beached the car. Even if we go full reverse, we don't have enough speed. And that's about it. So, as always, thank you very much for sticking around and watching yet another scenario here on BeamNG.drive. I really appreciate everyone hanging out. These are a lot of fun to make, and these scenarios, as we move forward, they definitely continue to get more and more interesting. And I'm looking forward to the first cop chase we have coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. So, you know, if you've been watching these through these and you're wondering, hey, they're kind of technically cool, but I want a bit more excitement. Want a bit more smash and grab, things like that. Well, I'm here to tell you that we're going to go through all of the official scenarios as well as some modded scenarios as well, like demolition derbies and whatnot. There's a lot of really cool things out there. So we'll get to it. But for now, that's us stuck in the mud. And as always, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time.